Hello again, it's Iron Bill back with another video. Tonight's offering, I'm going back to Warlock Arc, and I think I have Storm Trance on. I know I do. I'm not real happy with the performance of that, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. I also decided to experiment with weapons tonight, and for the first time, and I've never done this before, and all the time it's been out, I decided to put on the Ace of Spades and give it a go. I thought, well, tonight, I'll probably take it on the chin a little bit. One, I'm not really used to playing with Warlock right now. It's been about 3 or 4 weeks since I've done it. And of course, hand cannons are always a problem for me. So I thought, you're not going to get better if you don't give it a shot. So I decided to bring it in here. Now, here we are. Uh, we're wiping this team out, and it's not a fair test, the Ace of Spades, because we're just jumping on these guys. But I have this hunter in front of me, and I'm running an Ikelos submachine gun. Now, it's really a PvE roll. It has Volt Shot and I think Frenzy on it. Really good PvE roll. Not so hot on PvP. So, I may roll another one I think, yeah, I can craft that. I may do that and craft a PvP version because I really want to build into this arc Warlock. I think I like it best. That being said, watch this hunter play here. Now, of course I don't kill him. I just body shot him up and down, and he jumps above me, and I should have been able to kill him easily. I should have stuck with the Ace of Spades, probably would have. Anyway, watch what happens. And I want you to watch what happens after he kills me. And see if you see what I saw. Now, he took a heck of a lot of damage. Now, watch him do this pirouette. Did you notice that he had two guys around him and he just stood in a pirouette and just did a circle and sidearmed those guys down and actually gained health? Welcome to PC, man. You see that kind of stuff. And honestly, no way that should have happened. No way. So I think clearly we've got a cheater there. Anyway, I'm going to scoot on ahead. I'm not going to dwell on that. That's just PC for you. But I'm going to move this ahead to the next map. And I saw it was going to be Vostok, I think it was. We dropped into Vostok. Yeah. And I realized that Ace of Spades just wasn't going to get it done there. And so that's when I jumped back to Randy's. But I had a different roll on Randy's this time. This time I had one with kill clip on it. The range is a little bit less than the other one that I run. But I thought, hey, now this is the one I really want to give a shot. I'm still running the Ikelos, but I'm going to run Randy's with it. Now the whole thing is you've got to get that first kill, which I didn't get credit for it. But I did get a piece of it. We're going to kind of work the edges here, make sure they don't pull in behind us. We're still in the feel out period here. Now the thing I've got to be careful about is I have a tendency to want to dodge instead of slide. With Warlock, you have to slide. If you dodge, you don't dodge. The way I'm mapped is I'll throw down my well and they'll kill me right out of my animation every time. Playing the objective. It may be boring, but that's what I do. Okay, so we got this guy busted up pretty well. Got that. Now I'm going to play the edges here. This is a good spot to get into from the jump, especially since I want to defend the heavy. Get out of there. He's pushing it. And I just can't quite move. I mean, of course, it's an Arc Titan. I can't outrun him. I was hurt. I knew my SMG wasn't going to take him down. He Shariah's wrathed me, and that was that. Now, that's the compromise of the build I have. It is weak if somebody pushes. There's no getting around that. But I wanted to run an arc submachine gun and get the arc traces because I'm kind of building into that. So I'm going to return to this spot. And I know he'll try it again. And if I can get the jump on him before he gets it on me, I've got as good a chance as any of actually making him pay for it. Okay, so they're coming again. You can hear it. There are two of them. And he loses me. That's how you know he's a controller. And I've got a teammate there to help clean up, so good teamwork there. He defended me. Now I'm going to watch the tower, because usually somebody winds up there, and there he is. The range there is a little low. I'm hitting him crit for 47. I killed this guy. Just going to work it back and forth. You don't want to stay put too long. Put the well down here, and I'm going to start peeking this. And then I notice that I'm getting hit from the bridge, because they know I'm here now. I've got a guy on my left. He's tired of this. I don't blame him, but he pays for it. I'd get tired of that too. But you know, if they're going to keep lining up there, I'm controlling a lane. It's fair play. I'm also trying to protect the heavy. But see, there's a guy below, and I didn't see him until it was too late. I thought it was the guy on top hitting me. He grabs the heavy, unless our guy killed him, and I think he did. Now I'm going to go for the low guy this time. I know he's there. We're going to move into this position and see if I can kind of catch him napping. And there's... He jumps up and kills himself and me with a Warcliffe coil. And that's the thing about Warcliffe. I've never used that in PvP where I didn't kill myself in the process. Decide to come down here and see if I can catch people napping on C, which I do. So I've got kill clip on now. And this is where the gun really does shine, especially if I can keep moving a little bit. He tried to melee me. So now I'm beginning to pick up some easy kills on the lane. Once that kill clips up, man, it is something else. That gun, I'm really happy about this one. This has moved up to #1 in my list of Randys. I've got my super. What I want for them to do is to come in, which they do. Now I can't really push too hard. I realize now they've got me laned in, and they will shoot me out of that. I'm not going in there. My super's about up, and I would just die right in front of them. There's no point to that. Going to reset on C because I know they're going to come for it. Decide to pick a more advantageous place. I see the orb on the zone and decide that maybe I'd like to have that. Then I'm going to back up. And I start getting hit. And I'm not quite sure where that came from because I didn't see it. But somebody's got a head glitch somewhere. Now I've got my kill clip. Let's put a grenade on the zone. That's going to force him to move a little bit. Realize he's just sitting up there. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to have to make a move for it. My teammate gets hit. Super on B.
Who says warlocks are better with books than with guns?
Thanks to my teammate, I survived that. Okay, I didn't notice that guy moved off to the left. And then, of course, guy comes out of the cave and gets me. There are 2 or 3 of them right there. We did not get the zone, so they just run right through it to A. Now I figure this is trouble. You know, even if we've got a bunch of guys there, yeah. Our guys kill the bubble. I've got a guy behind me. I see that. I'm going to move around here and see if I can get an angle, which I do. Not the guy I was going for, but got him nonetheless. I'm not going to sit in there and just take a grenade. sniper, and I can't believe I didn't die to that. 9 times out of 10, that guy kills me. My well saves me. This guy's doing a good job just moving around it. But he's got his own well going on. He's going to have to back off now. And we get him. Now I'm super weak. And the guy comes in and polishes me off. But I had a pretty good run there. Got heavy up here. Maybe we can get our hands on it. Maybe not. Always the risk. And he just picked us all off. My only hope is to get back there and keep him off of it, but unfortunately somebody's already loaded a rocket. He's going to rush it. They're coming. I can feel it. He's right there. Gonna step out. Sounds like a super going there. Shooting my own guy. It just gets chaotic and I just shoot at anything that moves. Sounds like a super behind us. And it was. But I finish him off.
You eat monsters for breakfast. You can win a battle for territory. Again.
Overall, I'm happy with this. I still need to work on... Well, you know what? I don't know what I would work on. I'll be honest with you. There's some things I just can't see. I just can't visually pick it up. And like the guy that was low, I wasn't looking for him under the bridge. But I honestly didn't see him until after I was dead. For all the shots he was putting on me and the movement that he had going on, I was target fixated on the guy above him. You know, there is that, and maybe that's a little bit of tunnel vision. But honestly, on some maps, I really do have a hard time seeing the enemies in the background. And, you know, I think Rusted Lands is one of those maps I have a hard time with. But that's age, and there's nothing to do about that. But overall, that was a good match for me. On Warlock, you know, I'd be happy with that if I could pull that every time. So that Randy's, that was a superb scout rifle. You know, I've been looking for a good roll on it, and I didn't want to give up the 54 range I had on the one with Tremors. But really, Tremors doesn't help you out that much in PvP. You need something like with a Rampage or Gut Shot or obviously Kill Clip, because after you get that first kill, man, you're going to pull stuff down fast. So I highly recommend it. So that said, I want to thank you for watching. This is Iron Bill signing out.